Junior Ian Ibarra. Junior Jade Hernandez. Junior Gianna Naraina.
And we welcome you to the 61st Annual Frontier Bowl here from Harlandale Memorial Stadium. It is the McCullum Cowboys, the home team, the Harlandale Indians, the visitors. Tonight, it is a game between these two teams looking for their first win in district and for bragging rights. I'm here with the entire crew, Coach Robert Villafranca, Haley Wilson, Cesar Mendez, Isabella Tellez, Sebastian, and Isaiah Castro, Reese Robinson. It is going to be a fun one tonight. We're about to start a very special pregame here for the Frontier Bowl, a little extended version, if you will. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll introduce Haley and Coach Villafranca and get our thoughts and talk about this season and as well as this upcoming game. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's
We welcome you back to Harlandale Memorial Stadium, where it is, Haley, it's Frontier Bowl.
It's exciting times. We see the stadium continuing to fill up slowly but surely. We had, I think, a Hall of Fame introduction earlier. I know there's been people tailgating for hours. We still see him over here on the, what is that? Never Eat Song, in the west side of the end zone. So it's exciting, Bobby, and I know we always, have the pleasure of typically being able to cover this game every year, and it brings out the best in the, I think, the best in the San Antonio community.
We're always excited to come to this game, of course, being able to cover this game for the last, I would say, 10 years or so. Every year, it just brings everything, the community, the people, the family. It is one of the best things about being part of this area. As you can see, people are filling in and getting into the stadium, because over to the right side is where they have the tailgate. And in our intro, you got to see a little bit of those clips there where both schools, both teams, Haley, come together. Although on this football field, it is going to be a fight on the field, but outside of this stadium, it's friends and family.
Yeah, and a lot of these, folks that are, attending the game are alumni of both schools. Maybe went to Harlandale, now have, kids or grandkids that go to McCollum and vice versa. I think the most exciting part, Bobby, is I think this is, if I'm remembering correctly, last Frontier Bowl, the stadium wasn't fully complete yet. So this is the first Frontier Bowl in this gorgeous new Harlandale Memorial Stadium. And what an exciting way to break it in, so to speak.
Yeah, you mentioned last season. We spent 2 seasons broadcasting across the way there from the stands as they were preparing this press box for what it is today, and what worth the wait here. But last year, as you mentioned, there was a platform pretty much right where we're standing now,
right,
where we were broadcasting from the elements here. So what a great time it is to get back here and enjoy a full season, not having to be in the stands. So we will take one quick break, and we'll be right back, and we'll bring Coach Vranka into the chat as well. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
And we welcome you back here to Harlandale Memorial Stadium, and Coach Robert Vranka joins our broadcast crew. Coach, this not your first Frontier Bowl, and let us know what's going on. What's going through your mind?
Frontier Bowl 61, 2024 is Frontier Bowl 61. The Harlandale Indians lead the series not 64, but 34-24. There were 2 ties. I've enjoyed. I've tried to count how many Frontier Bowls that I have been a part of that I've witnessed, Bobby, and I think that it's up there 56, 57 Frontier Bowls that I have watched.
How many?
56, 57 Frontier
Wow.
Bowls, yes. The first Frontier Bowl that I watched was actually played at Harlandale High School, at the field at Harlandale High School in 64, 65. 66 and 67, the games were played at the football field at Harlandale High School, and then, of course, 1968, the Memorial Stadium was built and dedicated, and has been the locale, the venue for Frontier Bowls since then. We've had a couple of situations. A worldwide pandemic sent us to the Alamo Dome. You got to put that one, call that one live from the Alamo Dome, and then construction here put us at Southwest Legacy a couple of years ago. So Frontier Bowl, actually 4 different venues for the Frontier Bowl, and I did not make the Alamo Dome, so that's one. I've made 3 of the 4 venues there, but watched it. And what's your call? This is, again, another Frontier Bowl. It's a season finale. The Frontier Bowl has been played in week 1 on a few years, I believe 4 years, where the McCullum Cowboys, Harlandale Indians were in different classifications. But this is a Week 10 game, and this is.
I was one of the fortunate ones to play the Cowboys in week number 1.
It takes a little of the steam out of the Frontier Bowl to play it in week 1. But week 10, it's a season finale. Sometimes it has playoff consequences, and sometimes it does not. But whether it does or not, it's always a very competitive game, and it means a lot to these kids and to this community. And I'm looking forward to it. This is Frontier Bowl 61.
It is number 61, and this one, Coach, a special, and Haley, special game, just because this is a tough moment here, not just for the Harlandale Indians, not just for the McCollum Cowboys. Both these two teams really had a tough time in this brand new district realignment, having to go through teams like Bernie, through Kerrville, Victoria West. This was a stacked district, and now these two teams got an opportunity here to play against each other, and one of these teams is going to come away with the victory.
Yeah, I remember Coach and Bobby 2 years ago. I mean, I know Harlandale won 9 out of the last 10, but we did have a chance to call the most recent McCullum victory in 2022. And during that game, I was down actually doing some live social media on the field, and that crowd went absolutely crazy. It was a very exciting game. McCullum snatched a victory 27-20, but it was a nail biter through and through, and a very exciting McCullum victory.
You know, Haley, you bring that up, and I was thinking as I go through the history of this game. The last time the McCullum Cowboys won the Frontier Bowl, it was at Southwest Legacy.
Yes. Yeah.
You have to go back to 2011 for the last time they won a Frontier Bowl at Memorial Stadium. So that's a few years back, and for historians, for history buffs out there, that's what it is. And the McCullum Cowboys certainly hoping to get a win under their belts here at Harlandale ISD's Memorial Stadium.
Well, we're in the Martinez and Associates pregame show. Keep it right here. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
shine, shine, shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
We welcome you back to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. We are just moments away here from the start of the 61st Annual Frontier Bowl. Haley Wilson, Coach Robert Villafranca. I'm Bobby Mendez, and we thank you for joining us this evening. The teams are set to meet in the middle here in just a little bit. But Haley, as we get started here, let's talk about this year's visiting team, the Harlandale Indians. We mentioned both of these two teams having a little bit of a struggle throughout that district season. They've got some wins in the non-district season, playing against a couple of SAISD teams. And looking at that, that was a pretty good start for them. But again, getting into this district has been difficult.
Yeah, it's been difficult, and I think, you know, you obviously want to remain optimistic as you head into district play, but it has been a tough year, not just for the Indians, for both squads, but most recently the Indians lost to Veterans Memorial, who we know how tough they are, 33-49, but they did, like you had said, get some non-district victories earlier this year against Edison. They defeated the Golden Bears 38-9, and Jefferson 20-19, just squeaked out a win against those two. As you can see, our players to watch on key defense and offensive sides of the football. But Bobby, I think the Harlandale Indians, they've fought very hard in all their games this year. Again, it has just been district-wise an absolute bloodbath, a fantastic district full of football teams.
Yeah, again, we talk about teams like the Kerrville, Tybee Antlers, of course, Alamo Heights, who has not lost a district ball game in, I believe, 3 years. So it's just been a really, really tough district for both of these teams. And it's going to be good for them to come up tonight and into each other to have what is a great game always in this community.
Absolutely. For the Harlandale Indians, I know we had some players to watch flash on the screen earlier, but we do have the captains for the Indians. That's going to be number 12, Noah Huizar, number 34, Jonathan Perez, number 50, Ignacio Ceja, number 68, Arvam Vasquez, and number 81, Michael Palomino.
Those are the captains for tonight's game, as we can hopefully get you some better pictures. There's a little bit of a signal problem with our wireless camera, so we're trying to get that resolved as well. So we thank you for sticking with us through those moments. Haley, we talked about Harlandale. Let's talk a little bit about McCullum. McCullum, also very similar record, always obviously had to come through the same gauntlet of teams that the Indians did. Also had some non-district schedule success, but again, getting into this district, a very difficult time, as everyone else saw.
Absolutely. They're, again, Cowboys in a almost identical spot to the Harlandale Indians. Current season sitting at 2-7. Again, did notch some non-district victories earlier in the year against Floresville and Corpus Christi Ray, and they blew both of those teams out by 28 points. So those weren't close games. It goes to show once this Cowboys offense gets clicking, they can be very, very competitive.
And we've seen that from the Cowboys this season. We've had moments of flashes of brilliance, if you will, between this team. Justin Rodriguez, who leads the Cowboys as quarterback, has really done a pretty good job of getting the ball to different receivers, even has done a good job of running that option play. And he's had a good cast as well with his running back, Dominic Zapata, there to carry a bulk of that load for him. So it's been a time where the McCullum Cowboys have struggled a bit, but this is an opportunity for them to finish out the season great.
Absolutely, and we'll get you the captains for the Cowboys as well. We had that shot for you guys. Again, we're working on getting you some tighter angles as soon as we get our signal back. But captains for the Cowboys, that's, of course, number 7, Justin Rodriguez, number 21, Joseph Saldana, number 9, Diego Garcia, and number 2, Jason Morea, and last but not least, Preston McAlexander, number 87 for the Cowboys. All captains, all leaders on this Cowboys football team, and all hungry to earn their Frontier Bowl win tonight.
Well, you mentioned Preston McAlexander. Congratulations to him. And also to number 50 for the Harlandale Indians, Ignacio Ceja. Both of them into this upcoming All-Star game presented by the San Antonio Sports Foundation, brought to you by Valero. So congratulations to those 2 individuals who will represent the South Side and their schools going into the All-Star game coming up in January. So just a few moments away, we're going to take another break, and we'll try to catch Coach Kalon, get some of his thoughts. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we welcome you back to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. The Indians have already come out of their tunnel, and here come the McCollum Cowboys. They are getting ready to come out of their tunnel, and it's a party, Haley. It's time to go. We're just a few moments away from kickoff.
Yeah, and you see, again, both squads running out, stands on both sides, absolutely jam-packed full. Highlights going on the scoreboard right now of the last Frontier Bowl. So both teams, again, very excited. We will try to get you all an update on who won the coin toss and who's going to be getting the football to get this game started. But I hear a little Seven Nation Army got a little chill. This is going to be an exciting one.
Well, it looks like there is going to be a meeting of the minds coming out in the field here for representatives from the McCollum High School, and then
I think both schools potentially.
Oh, okay, they're both together. They're just coming from the home side
to sing the national anthem. I would guess.
How about that?
I would guess.
All right. Well, let's keep it right. Well, we don't have a mic on the field. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. When we come back, it will be the start of the Frontier Bowl.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we welcome you back here to Harlandale Memorial Stadium, where the McCullum Cowboys look like they're getting ready to kick off to the Harlandale Indians. Out onto the field for the Cowboys, number 35, Michael Torres. And Haley, not sure if you got a chance to see last week's game for the Indians, but they started off their football game with a kickoff return touchdown 2 times.
They're probably looking to repeat that.
First time was Palomino coming back for, I believe, a 90-yard kickoff return to open up the game. Victoria West scored and kicked back to the Harlandale Indians. Weezar went 85 yards on a kickoff return for the Harlandale Indians to start last game. So we are set to start the 61st annual Frontier Bowl here, and the Cowboys ready to kick off. Back to receive for the Harlandale Indians, Michael Palomino and Christopher Weezar. Short kick fielded. Fair caught at the 43. Tovar will take that for the Indians.
McCullum seeing if they can mix things up right out of the gate, maybe catch the Indians sleeping, but Indians wide awake to get this ball game started. Maybe McCullum saw that film last week and said, yeah, no, we're all good. We don't want to do that.
Yep, and there the Indians are getting ready to hit the field. They are led by their quarterback, Xavier Sesto. Palomino to our near side as the Indians ready to start their first drive. Sesto sends Palomino in motion. Hand the ball up the middle of the field. The ball drops to the ground as the running back dropped the football for the Indians. That was Julian Aguillon.
Aguillon just managed to just jump right back onto the football there, but had a wide open cut up the middle. Great blocking there by the offensive line for the Indians, creating that space for Aguillon. Enough for a for about a 7-yard pickup. Could have been a first down, I think, if he hadn't dropped the football, but a good pickup nonetheless.
Here we go. Second down and short. Man in motion. Sesto dumps it down. Incomplete. Brings up a third down and short here.
That ball just got tipped away after the throw for Sesto. He was just trying to barely pitch it up the middle like Patrick Mahomes style, but good defense by the McCullum Cowboys. Tipped that ball away. That that forces the Indians into a third down.
Here they go on the ground. Aguillon, nowhere to go. The McCullum defense all over and making a stop.
That was Justin Barrientos for the Cowboys. Number 24 absolutely swallowed Aguillon up. Nowhere to go for the Indians.
An interesting call here coming up for Coach Lozano, fourth and short, just shy of the 50-yard line. And looks like he's going to go for it very early. Going to roll the dice here just a little bit. Coach Lozano is for the Harlandale Indians. Fourth and short.
The punters did not make the trip. They are not going to come out on the field, not in this Frontier Bowl game. Well, especially not this close in the center of the field. Well, they're going to talk it over. We'll take our first break of the game. Harlandale wants a timeout. You are watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
We're back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. Haley Wilson, Coach Robert Villafranca. I am Bobby Mendez. The first time out of the night is called, Haley, and it's on a fourth down. Fourth and about, we'll call it, what, 2?
Yeah, about 4th and 2. I think Sesto and the Indians were trying to catch a man offside there to see if they could move the chains. Weren't able to get the Cowboys to jump, so they called the timeout, talked it over, but again, come right back out. No punting squad. Indians are going to go for it.
And they go for it on the ground, and immediately in the backfield is Joseph Saldana for the first big stop of the night for the McCullum Cowboys.
Fantastic read there by Saldana. There was absolutely nowhere to go for the Indians. Saldana was all over that. Big defensive stop there for the Cowboys. Tons of momentum for the Cowboys as they're going to be in great field position as they take over on the 44.
So the Cowboys with great field position, as you mentioned, Haley. We talked a lot about the Cowboys in the pregame show, how they are led by their quarterback, Justin Rodriguez, who, in my opinion, runs one of the finest options to perfection, if you will, in high school football. This time a reverse left side, catching the Indians off guard at the 20, finding some room. He's going, that's Christian Barrientos, all the way inside the 20-yard line. Move the chains for the Cowboys.
Caleb De La Rosa did all he could to slow down the ball carrier to let some Harlandale Indians catch up, but some great blocking downfield by the perimeter receivers. A fresh set of downs for the McCullum Cowboys.
Yeah, that
knocking
was
on the red zone.
Alec Pacheco with that amazing block for the Cowboys downfield.
Now from the left side hash, two backs in the backfield for Rodriguez. He fakes it, runs the option. Zapata squeezes by some defenders inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds. There's some momentum here for the McCollum Cowboys.
Again, great blocks down on the right-hand side for the Cowboys. Zapata turns on the Jets. Another big first down for McCullum.
Dominic Zapata has been RC Audio Sports Martinez and Associates Player of the Game on more than one occasion, and if I'm not mistaken, he might have been the Player of the Game last Frontier Bowl. But I know we've shouted him out on more than one occasion. He is an explosive running back, and as you saw right there, he can avoid some tackles. He certainly can be evasive.
Tons of speed for Speedy Zapata. Timeout is taken on the field. We'll use that opportunity to take it with them. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports YouTube.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
We're back here at action as the McCollum Cowboys have run a few plays, Haley, and are looking to get deeper into the red zone and strike first here in this 61st Annual Frontier Bowl.
Great plays by McCollum offensively to get this game started, just marching right down the field.
Zapata gets the call again, and they go straight mano-a-mano against the front defensive line against the Indians, and another couple of yards.
Big bodies up front, like Glenn always says. Miguel Chaidez and Josh Cortez from the Cowboys just carving that space up the middle for Zapata as the Cowboys inch closer and closer to the end zone to get this game started.
Second down and goal from the 7 for the McCollum Cowboys. Zapata gets the handoff. Zapata in the end zone, untouched. And the party begins for the McCollum Cowboys with the strobe lights going off for the McCollum Cowboys as they go into the end zone for the first time this evening.
Yeah, Cowboys strike first, and again, just really good blocking there for the Cowboys. That last play, Gabriel Escobar and Preston McAlexander just, again, carving space up the middle for the Cowboys. They're able to get some points on the board, and the field goal is up and good.
The extra point good. The McCollum Cowboys 7, the Harlandale Indians 0. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
Shout out to all you sports fans. This is Desi Martinez with Martinez and Associates, and I'm proud to announce that along with RC Audio Sports, we're starting the coveted Athlete of the Week program. Those athletes are going to be voted on by you. And guess what? Every voter gets a chance to win a $50 gift card from Martinez and Associates simply by entering a valid email address. It's important to note that every Athlete of the Week winner is automatically entered into the Martinez and Associates Athlete of the Year contest, the winner of which is going to receive a cash donation for their school's athletic department. So if you want to vote for your favorite athlete of the week, go to martinez-law.com, martinez-law.com, and vote for your favorite athletes.
And we are back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. We thank you for joining us and appreciate you for sticking tuned. We know that what our wireless is here in the stadium. Listen, we've got ESPN radio here. There's KSAT 12 here. Coaches are here. So there's a lot of frequencies that are jammed up right now. We're doing the best we can to give you the action here as the Indians on a kickoff return get some really good field position. That might be Weezer to the 45-yard line.
We see, I think, a flag on the field. We got some pleasantries being exchanged already. Would be the Frontier Bowl if there weren't some pleasantries.
How you doing? How you been? It's been a while. So good return back, though, for the Indians, and it's going to be interesting here for Harlandale Haley to respond, being down 7-0 after that touchdown run by Zapata.
Well, Harlandale rolled the dice early, very early in the football game, and took a shot at 4th and 2 from the 44. Weren't able to make it happen thanks to some incredible defense for the McCullum Cowboys, and so. Cowboys started off in good field position, and now the Indians are going to have a chance to start off in decent field position of their own and see if they can get some points on the board.
So the ball will be brought up to the 37. Some, as you mentioned, some unpleasantries there, and the benefit for the Harlandale Indians.
So Indians will start with even better field position than McCollum did, starting at the 38.
Oh, another one. It is a ball on the ground, and Xavier Sesto has to jump on it. It is not going the Indians' way so far. They've had one fumble earlier on the very first play of the game, and then it was this one here, so they lose a couple of yards.
Yeah, Indians just has been slightly sloppy to start the game. Again, you got the pregame jitters, pregame excitement, so to speak. But again, we'll see how they're able to tighten things up here. They have second and about 14.
4 wide receivers, 1 to the far side, 3 to the near side. Handoff, right side, and it gets about 6, maybe 7 yards on that carry, all the way up to the 30-yard line. So bringing up a 3rd down here. So 3rd down and about 9 yards to go out of the shotgun. Keep it on the ground. No, it's a pass. It's intercepted. Coming back the other side. Along the sideline, out of bounds. Sesto, the pass thrown, intercepted.
Picked off by number 26 for the Cowboys, Jeremiah Guerra with the pick.
Wow, what a good play there for the defense. As we're getting a little bit of the crowd mic in and out coming, but we're working on it. We promise you that. So a touchdown on the first drive for the McCollum Cowboys, then an interception by their defense for the Cowboys, and now the football. Play action, Rodriguez. Pressure, rolls out, looking downfield. He's going to keep it himself. He hurdled a defender and picked up the first down.
And if you can't see this McCollum crowd, they are going absolutely electric. What a hurdle there. That was like a Jalen Daniels. That was a Jalen Daniels hurdle right there.
What a hurdle by Justin Rodriguez. These guys are leaving it out on the field this evening. Oh no, it's coming back. So that's going to go back. I'm not sure what the call was. But first down and long.
So that's coming back.
Like
that would have been
20, maybe.
That would have been an electric play for the Cowboys. But now we're back to 1st and 20 as they hand it off up the middle. Doesn't matter. Pick up about 12. So McCollum Cowboys offense is not here to play. Well, I guess they are kind of here to play.
Not here to play around.
Play around, we should say.
There you go. So bring up a second down on that nice little gain, about 14 yards, I'd say there, Haley, because they were backed up first down and 20. So now they're back at their own 46-yard line. Two receivers to the top. They send a man in motion. Play action, pass across the middle, and that is incomplete. Looking for the receiver, Christian Barrientos, the junior. So bringing up a third down, and Haley, it's going to be important right now for Harlandale to get a stop defensively here. Things have not been going their way.
Jonah Bundes from the Indians was right there. Had a chance to pick that one off, and he kind of froze after the play because you could tell he was like, oh, man, I could have had that one. I could have had that one. But nonetheless, again, not a successful down there for the Cowboys. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for McCullum.
All right. Here comes Rodriguez on the option. He is going to hang on to it. Change directions. Plenty of room on the left side, but decided to pick it up. And is that a flag right there? That sure is. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down, but we'll see what that flag is for. A couple of penalties on this drive here. They had a really good run just a few moments ago, but that was brought back. So it looks like it's going to be against the Cowboys and bring up a 4th down.
Cowboys going to kick this one away. Set back to receive for the Indians, none other than number 81, Michael Palomino.
Palomino, fantastic wide receiver, big athlete for the Harlandale Indians. As we mentioned just moments ago, he had a kickoff returned back for a touchdown to open up the game last week.
And they're going to fake it, but that is going to be no good. That was absolutely hunted down by number 54 for the Harlandale Indians. Edgar Garza spotted that fake and shut it down real quick.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs, Haley. And the Indians offense will be back. They had a very bad start to the first series, interception on the second series, and now they're getting the boos coming out on the field for the Indians.
And both of these fan bases very loyal. Can expect they expect greatness from both of them.
Handoff across the 40. That might be enough for a 1st down.
That'll move the chains for the Indians. We're trying to bring you guys the noise from the game. I know we see you in the chat. Trust us, we're working on it. We want to hear the game just like you guys do. So thanks for your patience. We're trying to get that signal up.
New set of downs, big 1st down here as the Indians now in McCullum territory. Left side, up the middle. Another 1st down, big run there by number 20. That's Aguillon. Trips to the top side of the screen. Sesto out of the shotgun. Handoff down to the 11-yard line. Excuse me, that's the 16-yard line. Flags on the play once again. We'll see where this one goes. Aguillon, the man handling it.
There is a flag on the play. We are trying to get an update on the call. So this is going to bring up first and a fresh set of downs here for the Indians.
So, again, the boos coming here from the McCullum side as they are not happy with this. As the Indians getting a few breaks on this drive here, Haley.
Yeah, getting a couple of breaks. Or I should say the Indians getting a couple of breaks.
First and goal now from the McCullum 9-yard line. Sesto hands it off. No, play action pass incomplete. As he was looking in the middle, the pass is incomplete.
Hayden Gonzalez with the defense there for the Cowboys just kind of swats that one away. It also looked like maybe that the receiver wasn't fully ready for that one, but good defense from Gonzalez to push this to a second down.
Hayden Gonzalez last week against Victoria West laid some very big hits, even causing some big dropped passes as Hayden Gonzalez doing it for the McCullum defense. Indians trying to go up the middle of the field, and Aguillon gets down, and the ball came out, or he is being downed at the 1-yard line. They say he went down and did not get in.
So this will bring up a 3rd and 1. They do spot him barely short. This will bring up 3rd down for the Indians, but they're knocking at the door.
Will the McCollum Cowboys open that door is the question. Straight up the left side. Does not get in. The defense not allowing the Indians anything.
Yeah, that's tough defense from the McCollum Cowboys. Joseph Saldana, one of the captains in the team, one of the leading tackles on that play, just putting up an absolute wall at the end zone. And Harlandale, 4th and 1, they're going to have to go for it.
They are going for it indeed as the Indians out of the shotgun. Sesto going to take it himself, and he did not get in. The McCollum Cowboy defense made a humongous stop.
Great defense there by the Cowboys. Could not get it done on the Indian side of the football, but what an absolute effort there from the Cowboy defense. You have someone at 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, 3rd and about a step, 4th and about a couple inches, and no go for the Indians.
It's all about who wants it more. And right now, the McCollum Cowboy football team is playing that like they are hungrier and they wanted more. They've got an interception. They've gotten a goal line stance so far. The momentum is on the Cowboy side right now. But there was a flag on the play, but it was afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So 1st down. That ball is coming back just a little bit. I think it was called against the Cowboys. McCullum will have the football back inside the 1 from their own goal line. Out of the shotgun for Justin Rodriguez. Hands the ball off. No, play action. Sideline, looking downfield. The pass incomplete. Looking for Christian Barrientos. Is that Palomino?
No, I think that was to number...
No, on the defense.
Oh, yeah, that is Palomino on the defense.
Palomino coming across the field, making the play.
The swatted away there at the end, it was number 16, Roberto Luna, for the Harlandale Indians. Almost kind of got that with a one-hand grab on his own.
Now, under center, Rodriguez, he's just going to go on that push-tush, get up to the, we'll call it the 3-yard line. Just getting a little breathing room, Haley. Stop. They don't need to be that far back against the goal line.
So this is going to bring up 3rd and about 8 for the Cowboys. Again, just trying to give themselves a little bit more breathing room.
3rd down. The Indians really needing a stop, needing to really kill this Cowboy momentum.
Yeah, it's been all Cowboys so far with the big touchdowns and the incredible defensive effort.
Handoff, Zapata, nothing in the middle, takes it to the sideline. He is forced out of bounds, but not before picking up another couple of yards, but not enough for a 1st down. So now coming in the punting unit for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys a little too close to the end zone for comfort here. We've seen a couple of fakes so far tonight, but this one I would almost be willing to bet it's gonna be punted away for Palomino to try to run back for the Harlandale Indians.
Well, they're bringing back 2 return men to try and get this back, and believe that is Norberto as well.
Yep, and they kick it to Luna, who's going to option it to Palomino.
Palomino will be met up at the 40-yard line, and guess what? Another flag, Haley. MVP of the night?
Coach Vranka with the crowd mic back on.
We are here. So we should be able to sustain that signal here. So we thank you for being patient with us. So 7-0 our score. Still here in the 1st quarter, Haley, with just a couple minutes remaining. McCullum has really dominated, and now it's an opportunity here for the Harlandale Indians to get right back in this. Sesto keeps it himself, has a lane, and he'll take it down inside into the 46. Guess what, Haley?
Is there a flag?
There's another flag on the play. Coach, you already won the MVP award for the night. So another flag. I think we've seen about 7 flags so far. So we're looking for new sponsors for the broadcaster of the day. And we will give Coach, whoever wants to sponsor that one, the team broadcast player of the day.
Yeah. Andy Rodriguez, we thought that y'all were tuning in to listen to us. We didn't know that you were here to listen to the crowd, the crowd mic. So anyway, thank you for letting us in on that. I think we have solved that for now, at least. We thank you for tuning in, for visiting, for joining us.
Well, while that's been happening, McCullum has been taking care of business. The Indians trying to get into this ball game here with a good drive, a good handoff, up the middle, and a great run. Believe that is Aguillon again. As Aguillon gets it down to the 26-yard line.
And for the Indians, great blocking right up the middle by Agustin Aguiar and by, I think that's Joe Rodriguez, again, just creating that space up the middle.
Talk about big bodies. Big bodies by Aguilar and Rodriguez. Another handoff. Aguillon gets and brought down at the 21-yard line.
That block there from Jermaine Ramirez, number 52 for the Indians. Only a sophomore on this team, but again, creating space so these Indians are able to chip away. But we do have a flag. Surprise.
Bobby and Haley, Jermaine is in the chat room, and he says, thank you, Miss Commentary Lady.
That's the best thing I've ever been
Haley
called.
Wilson.
I love being the commentary lady.
Haley's been on our team since we started video streaming.
19,
back
right,
to 21.
Yeah,
19. I think you started with us in radio.
We were
in radio.
Audio. Oh,
yeah.
my goodness. Well, 2 more years of tenure there.
5-year anniversary this year.
Yes.
The 5th year.
Anniversary.
Yeah,
Haley
5-year
Wilson is her name.
Is that the diamond year?
Trinity University
Is it wood?
was her game.
Second
Softball
down.
player extraordinaire.
Second down and long now here for the Indians. After that penalty, we've seen tons of those, and a bunch of them being that of the variety of extracurricular. Did we say this was a rivalry game? Trips to our near side. Sesto will hand it off, right side. Aguillon will get drilled at the 34-yard line. Bringing up a third down, still long here.
Tackle there by the Cowboys. Number 85, Devin Filon, absolutely swallowed up. The Indians nowhere to go.
I think it's a third and about 15, but 4-down territory. You can expect that Coach Lozano, the Indian brain trust there, may not try to get all 15 yards in one play. Just get something to come up with fourth and
manageable. To our near side, Elijah Herrera out of the shotgun. Here comes pressure, but it's a screen play, and Aguillon cannot keep his footing. The turf monster with the tackle on that one. Another flag.
Another flag. He lost his footing there, but Bobby, I don't know that he was going to go much further. The McCullum Cowboys defense was really closing in on him. And as we wait for the penalty call back here to the chat room, German, we take the compliment. He says, thank you, Mr. Commentary Guy. And he says, amazing commentary from everybody. We enjoy doing this. We love it. RC Audio Sports is our name. Bringing you video streaming is our game.
Well,
and that'll be an automatic first down.
The McCullum Cowboys on that penalty right there just gave the Harlandale Indians the biggest break of the night here with a brand new set of downs and great field position down inside and near the 17-yard line.
So Coach Lozano did not have to make it fourth and manageable. The unsportsmanlike penalty, the personal foul at the end of the play, after the play, was a dead ball foul. 15-yard penalty, half the distance actually, and an automatic first down, a fresh set of downs for the Indians. That play will result in the end of the first quarter here at the 61st playing of the Frontier Bowl. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
See me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
here to start this second quarter. The Indians trying to make a drive. Aguillon up the middle of the field, down inside the 5. He lost the football. His second fumble of the night, but no hands, no movements by the officials. So it looks like the
We got to break the pile up there. Yeah, looks like the Indians. You're right, Bobby. You know, the body language there, you can always tell that the defense is going to start pointing our ball, going that way, and they didn't, and kind of made you feel like the Indians were holding on to possession. But second bump for Aguillon already. This is the Indians not only in the red zone, they're inside the 10-yard line.
Second down and an opportunity here to get another fresh set of downs as well. Deep inside McCullum territory. Aguillon, plenty of room. Aguillon left side into the end zone. The Indians have a touchdown.
And Aguillon read that absolutely perfectly. Again, great blocking from the offensive line on both sides of the football. And it does indeed look like the Indians are going to go for 2. They're not going for the extra point. They're going to go for 2.
They're going to try to take the lead here. Well, they line up in that swinging gate formation. And then
here we go.
They set up.
There we go.
For the extra point. But, hey, you can't put anything past any team in this Frontier Bowl.
The lights were off. I saw everyone running. I said, hang on. They're going to try to do this with the lights off?
The extra point, good. And just like that, we are all tied up here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium, 7-7 in the second. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
The Indians get on the scoreboard, tie it up with a great touchdown by Aguillon. Extra point was good.
And what a way to bounce back for Aguillon. He could have easily gotten his head right after he let that let that ball slip a few snaps before, but he didn't. Bounced back, got the Indians back on the scoreboard, and stole away some of the momentum that the Cowboys have been building all game.
Getting a shout out here, and all classes representing. First one to reach out, class of 98. Say hello to those guys.
Hey, wait a minute. You missed a few.
I didn't get the messages. I need you to get that one on there. But here come the Cowboys on a kickoff return. Back down all the way inside Indian territory. Let's get those shout outs, Coach.
We're working on that, but Danny Garza came in early and he shouted out his class. We have 13-9 from Raymond Ramirez, class of 1979, early in the chat room. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Raymond. Class of 24 and 23 are here. David Garza shouting out class of 97. David Garza is, and Danny, of course, class of 2017.
Coach, you make 97 sound like it was so long ago.
Well, it was earlier than 98. They've got seniority on 98.
They sure do.
And what a return there on that kickoff by Jeremiah Guerra to give the Cowboys this field position.
Cowboys will keep it on the ground. And a nice run. This time, Nate Moreno gets across the line of scrimmage and a few yards additional to that.
You know, Bobby, Nate Moreno is one of those fullbacks that you're always going to find in Carl Klon's offense. He'll have that halfback, and always a lot of lightning, but always a little thunder in Coach Klon's offense. Nate Moreno handling the fullback duties for this group.
2 receivers to the top, 2 men in the backfield. Moreno gets the call again. and he'll give a couple of Indians a ride for that one, and he is just about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards shy of that first down.
I'm going to come back to the chat room real quick. Daniel Villarreal says, class of 05, baby, best football class. That means Frontier Bowl of 04. I hear there were 17,000 people at the class of 2000. Well, that's what Tacho Tovar says.
Oh, okay.
But we can't confirm that.
We got to fact check that one. Third down here on the ground, up the middle, the McCullum Cowboys. You know, Haley, with the exception of all the extracurricular activity penalties by both of these teams, McCollum has played a pretty solid game so far, minimizing their own mental mistakes.
Yeah, McCollum definitely winning the mental mistake game so far tonight on both sides of the football. It hasn't even just been their offense. They had one pass, I think, that almost got picked off earlier in the game when Rodriguez tried to go long, but outside of that, very clean football from McCullum so far tonight.
Moreno up the middle, again breaking that first line of defense for the Indians and picking up 5 yards on that carry.
Moreno is dragging Ceja along for the ride on that tough run there by Moreno.
Nate Moreno averaging, I'm going to say averaging over 5 yards a carry on this drive. Coach Klon sends Coach Nate Moreno out there, says, young man, you're our guy on this drive, and Nate Moreno's been doing this. So spending a little time in the huddle, maybe giving him a chance to get a little breather, but Moreno has been the workhorse.
Again, the Cowboys coming in with a two-back set, one receiver to each side. This time, Zapata, they change it up a little bit with some speed, and he is shy of the first down just by maybe a half a yard. Check that. That is Jeremiah Guerra with the carry.
Third and one here, Bobby and Haley. This is a lot of times where you see second and short. You might see Coach Don take a shot at the end zone. You know this is 4-down territory, and even if you miss, you still have fourth and short. So if you're feeding a little gambly, maybe take a shot at the end zone here.
Neither team successful in the air tonight. We'll see what that looks like here on this play. The option over to, I believe, Guerra, and a tremendous amount of speed there. Most importantly, he'll pick up that first down and get to the 9 yard, and that was Zapata.
What I love about the McCullum run tonight is they have the toughness and then the speed. They have a guy they send up the middle to hit hard, and then they have guys they send around the outside to absolutely torch past their defenders, and it's working really, really well for the Cowboys tonight.
The good old proverbial 1-2 punch. The Cowboys firing on all cylinders this evening. Looking to add to that score. Left side, inside the 10, down to the 8. But the most important thing for this offense, Coach and Haley, is that they're just going in the right direction. We're not seeing plays that are getting stopped at the line of scrimmage or getting tackled for a loss.
Yeah, and Cowboys just chipping away, not trying to do anything big, continuing to ride the wave, continuing to build the momentum, and Indians trying to do what they can, but Cowboys offense, again, they're throwing so many, I feel like, different looks at the Indians that it's hard to slow them down at this point.
Well, let's see if the Indians can put a stop together. So far, as you said, Haley, the Cowboys making moves. Pass. Inside. Ooh, and it's batted down. Great defense there by the Harlandale Indians.
Michael Palomino, I believe that's number 81, playing on defense. And that's a tough route, an out route and a comeback. That's a tough route to cover. And Palomino gets his hand there in the passing lane and knocks it away. So now third down.
That was a touchdown saving pass that was batted down by Palomino.
A very well run route, very well thrown ball. Palomino, exactly as you said, Bobby, saved that touchdown.
So now a third down here, 3rd and goal. It's from the 8-yard line. A timeout will be taken by the McCullum Cowboys, and we'll take it with them. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
We are back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium, where the McCullum Cowboys have a third down and looking to break this tie here in this second quarter. Rodriguez rolls over to the right side, pass in the front corner of the end zone. Again, great defense for the Indians, and the pass is incomplete.
And I think that was batted away by Palomino again. So Palomino, we were used to talking about him more on the offensive side of the football, but Palomino stepping up big time to make some defensive plays for the Indians when they need it most.
Well, here comes a kicking tee, so we'll see what McCullum's kicking game or field goal kicking game is like. Out to kick the field goal is David Garza Jr. It'll be a 25-yard field goal.
The hold, no, it's not. Garza's gonna run it. He is going to go mano-a-mano with the defender, and he will be knocked out of bounds. And that was a called play there. That was not a fire.
No, that was not fire at all. That was a fake field goal, and it was, I'm going to say it was a good call. The Harlandale Indians looked like they had lost contain, and it looked like Garza was going to get outside. I think it was the inside. Speed of the Harlandale defense that was able to recover on that and make that stop. So now we have the McCollum Cowboys and the Harlandale Indians who have been stopped, not just inside the red zone, but inside the 10-yard line.
And what better place, right, Coach, than the Frontier Bowl to just let all these plays come out. Plays that we typically don't get to see during that regular season, but this a game here. Not only is it for the players on the field, but for the entire community.
Give them a show.
They've put on a show so far. But now the Indians back at their own 1-yard line. We'll keep it right here on this timeout, Coach. Tell us about Presidio.
Presidio Concrete, one of the newest members of our sponsorship team, owned by Hector Gonzalez and Dre Gutierrez. Presidio Concrete can help you with small jobs, huge jobs, anything in between. And if you need a porch poured, if you need a driveway poured, they are willing to do self-contract, as you call it, with the homeowner, but they also work with general contractors on much larger jobs. Very proud Presidio Concrete is of the work that they have done at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Judson ISD. They are currently working on the gorilla enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo, so that gives you an idea of how versatile they are. Presidio Concrete, give them a call.
Well, let's see if the McCollum Cowboys can build themselves a concrete wall here and try to stop the Harlandale Indians as they are set at, about their 3-yard line. Out of the backfield, a hit, a spin, and from some forward progress to about the 7-yard line.
McCollum defense so far tonight, Bobby, has been very, very solid. Haven't really given up too much on the run to the Indians. I think a lot of the Indians' biggest plays so far have honestly come from penalties. So McCollum defense has been very strong tonight.
They have been, and you know what, Haley, too, last week they put on some really big hits against Victoria West, and it was lots of physicality between those two teams, and it was the McCollum Cowboys really providing a lot of that. Direct snap, left side across the 10, not enough for a first down, but still moving his feet. Can't really see who ran that one, but it was a direct snap.
The Indians playing it very conservatively here, but getting some positive yardage with each one of their plays. Now third, and it looks like about 1 yard here to go. The Harlandale Indian offensive line has been winning the surge in the last 2 plays, but we've seen the McCullum defense buck up and just hold them on 2 straight downs at the 1 yard line.
So this, Haley and Coach, a big third down here for Harlandale, as they are looking to convert here. They really don't want to punt the ball back over to McCullum. So this third down so big, they want to talk it over. So we'll keep it right here. And Coach,
we're going to talk over Southside Real Estate Professionals. Southside Real Estate Professionals, also new to our sponsorship team, a group of women who are real estate professionals, all of whom graduated from San Antonio ISD and Harlandale ISD homes. They are, as their title calls them, real estate professionals, but they desire to give back to the community. They participate in mentorship programs. They have raised money for toys and bikes during Christmas for kids in the area, and in their real estate side of their day, they not only will help you buy or sell a home, they provide classes for anyone that's interested in wanting to know more about that process. So without any commitment, and you want to know more about maybe buying, maybe selling, Southside Real Estate Professionals, they'll school you up on it.
Well, I can tell you who's looking to buy some real estate right now, and that's the Harlandale Indians. They need some land. They are trying to make some way here in this Frontier Bowl. Here we go, the pass, or excuse me, the run, and brought down. So bringing up a 4th down, this is going to be a very important 4th down, just as important it was that 3rd down, because it's going to create a situation here. We're going to have to bring the punting unit on.
McCollum Cowboys defense, I talked about the Indians winning the surge on the previous 2 plays, but the Cowboys were in the Harlandale Indians backfield there and really denied them any yardage. So we've seen the Cowboys defense on more than one occasion really deny Indians short yardage. A punt from his own goal line here.
So the kick, nice, high kick, fielded at the 47. Hayden Gonzalez, nowhere to go, a huge block and a flag on the play. That was a block that came from the side. We saw it right in front of us. We never like to speculate, Coach, but
yeah,
I mean, that happened right in front of us.
I'm not going to speculate. I'm going to say that was an illegal blindside block. And that's a rule that has come into effect here over the last couple of years for player safety. And you just can't do that. Illegal blindside block is the confirmation of what we saw here in the press box. And that was a pretty emphatic toss of the flag. So pretty sure that was a call. So another 15-yard penalty for the McCollum Cowboys, who could have started this possession inside Harlandale territory. Now they're going to go all the way back to their own 35-yard line. We've got only 3 minutes and 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. I believe the Cowboys have called 1 timeout. Let me see what the scoreboard tells us about that. The McCollum Cowboys have 1 timeout left. And so here we go. Let's see what they can do with 1 timeout and 35. Talk about buying real estate. That's a lot of real estate that the Cowboys are going to have to
purchase,
okay?
Yeah. They're going to have to really negotiate for that. Cowboys now start back at their own 34. Send Moreno in motion. Moreno gets the handoff. No. Kept and optioned right side. First down and some near midfield. The Cowboys just able to make an answer after that big, devastating penalty.
Bobby, I heard you say earlier in the game about Justin Rodriguez and how adept he is at running the option. There was a perfect example. Coach Klein will throw in a little RPO in the option as well. And it looked like Rodriguez was going to be stopped for no gain, and he had the wherewithal to know that he still had that option, and a nice play.
As a very young quarterback starting as a sophomore here for the McCollum Cowboys, that is one of the first things that we noticed about Rodriguez as he led the Cowboys, and this time it's a handoff up the middle, and the Harlandale defense really right there, only allowing a couple of yards on that play.
So the clock continues to roll and tick down. We're inside the 3.5-minute mark. Remember, the Cowboys still have one timeout left, and they're facing now a 2nd and 7. Teresa Alonso, thank you for coming on. Hello to Noah. Thank you for his service. Veterans Day coming up Monday. Class of 19, Noah is. And have a nice day at work. Thank you for your service, Noah.
Just inside Harlandale territory, at the Harlandale 49. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Rodriguez goes to the air. The ball is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Barrientos.
Oh boy, Barrientos looked like he had a nice angle on number 16 for the Harlandale Indians, who's not listed on our roster.
Luna. Roberta Luna.
Okay, so it looked like he was coming in a little bit tight on that and was going to give up the outside, but unable to hold on to the ball. Was in McCullum Cowboys.
Big third down here for McCullum. Same for me, actually 2 backs in the backfield. Rodriguez, quick drop step back pass, incomplete. There looked to be some kind of miscommunication as he was looking for his wide receiver Diego Garcia, but also in the area was Christian Barrientos.
Bobby, I'm going to tell you what the miscommunication was, is that the Harlandale Indians sent 7 on the rush, and that was a heavy blitz, and it's hard to communicate when you've got that many stomping feet on you here in the pocket. So Rodriguez had to get rid of the ball in a hurry and really didn't have time to let that the route develop. The McCullum punt team is on the field, but that doesn't mean anything. They might punt, they might not.
Well, you never know exactly. Back to punt is Michael Torres. He will punt it. Short punt, and that will go out of bounds, and this will give the football back to the Indians with 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in this first half. It has been a pretty good game so far. Lots of penalties, but that's to be expected in this rivalry. AJ
Reyna, Aggie, glad to see you in the chat room. Thank you for joining us. And yes, we remember the early 90s, and that was a time of some very good football for the Harlandale Indians. Thank you for joining us, Aggie. Take care.
Indians now trying to put something together. They were able to get in the end zone a few series ago. They'll keep it on the ground. Left side, plenty of room, taking a hit and getting the first down. Ball carried there by Julian Aguillon.
Aguillon, again, is just bouncing back from some of those fumbles he had earlier in the game, lowering the shoulder, absorbing the hit, picking up the first down.
In his defense, he runs very hard.
Yes,
and he
downhill.
takes some big shots downhill. So, I mean, it's a little bit harder to hold on to that football when you're taking shots like that and you're delivering shots like that.
Trips to our near side. They go to the left side. Handoff over to Palomino.
Michael Palomino, Coach Lozano trying to get the ball in that athlete's hands. We have seen him on several occasions. And what we can do, we've got a McCullum Cowboy on the field, so that's an official's timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. The Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Indians coming from left to right. Palomino keeps it himself, and he gets into Cowboy territory down to the 46-yard line, as the Indians will move the chains and put themselves in a position here to try and get a score right before the end of the first half.
The Indians on this drive with no timeouts remaining, so they'll have to really manage the clock. Last a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground, straight up the middle, near the 40-yard line to the 38. So again, the clock will continue to run at 1:20.
It took three Cowboys there to bring down Aguillon. Again, just shows how tough of a runner he is when you give him the football.
Sesto dropping back. Here comes, as he steps up into the pocket, he's going to get hit and be brought down near the first down marker at the 39-yard line.
Sesto is he's a big quarterback, and we've seen him run and break pocket and get some a good yardage here, 3rd and short coming up.
Trips to the top side. Sesto rolls left, gets away from a defender, fires, open receiver, excuse me. Did he hang on to it? He certainly did. First down at the 15.
What an electric catch there by number 84, Christian Huizar for the Indians. Indians got to move quick here. Only 37 seconds left.
Well, they are going to
clock the ball. They clock the ball. Sesto without timeouts now. First down here inside in the red zone. They clock the ball for to stop the clock. Of course, immediately after that, the 40-second play clock is initiated. So, you know, not a whole lot of time to get the next play in. Of course, at 35 seconds, the game clock is stopped.
And Haley, you talk about Huizar with that catch. He had taken a really humongous hit there, able to hang on to the football. Here we go. Play action. Sesto looking downfield, has nowhere to go, and he'll get swallowed up into the pocket. Oh boy, that could have been close to maybe a late hit there.
That was close, and the Harlandale sideline telling Sesto, let's line up, let's go get out of the pile. They want him to clock it again.
They got to get set.
They've got to be set, exactly
15 seconds. Right. Plenty of time here as they do spike the football to stop the clock. But now it's going to give us a 4th down here.
And looks like the Harlandale Indians are going to bring out the tee. And as we've seen in the first half, that does not necessarily mean you're going to kick it. Sesto is the holder for the Harlandale kicker. I believe that's number 84. Help me out with that one, Haley.
Yes, I believe.
Tovar.
Yeah, 84. Excuse me. Hang on, he's on sideways, so I actually think it might be 54.
At a timeout, we're going to get a chance to get that number. It is 54, Haley. The Cowboys calling their last timeout, and they want Edgar Garza to think about this. That's a little bit iffy because the play clock was going down. I'm sure that Coach Klon wants to talk about maybe defending the fake as well. We just ran a fake against them, but this gives the Harlandale Indians a little time to regroup. I'm not sure that this timeout has the effect of freezing a kicker as much as it does calming the team, making sure you have the right personnel. You know, talking about the snap and the whole 9 yards on this.
Even though that the Indians are going or even considering trying a field goal, that gives you the feeling that, hey, this game could quite possibly come down to the wire. They know that these points are starting to come at a premium here, and it's been very difficult for these teams to really get into the end zone, but moving the football hasn't been that much of an issue.
Moving the football has not. Getting it in the end zone. Yeah.
Exactly.
Getting it in the end zone has been. So a 33-yard attempt here for a number 54, Edgar Garza, a junior.
And Xavier Sesto, the quarterback, the holder. The kick is up. It has enough length, and it is right down the middle. And the Indians, on a 33-yard field goal, make something happen. They not reclaim the lead. They take the lead for the first time, 10-7. You're watching the 61st Annual Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium, the Harlandale Indians on a drive which ends with a 33-yard field goal by Edgar Garza. The field goal good, and the Indians 10, the Cowboys 7. Just a few seconds remaining here in this first half. We encourage you to stick with us during the halftime break, as you will get a treat by both these amazing bands. The Harlandale Indian Band will go first, and the home team McCullum Band will be next.
Bobby, the Harlandale Marching Band, the McCullum Marching Band, both advanced to the area round this year, earning Division I ratings in the first round of competition, in the regional round, I believe. And so some outstanding bands.
There's a kick, be fielded at the 6-yard line. Coming back across the 30, and that'll do it for the first half. 10-7 our score here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. We knew it was going to be a good one, and if it's anything like this in the second half, it should be going down to the wire. So thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have some halftime tunes for you.
You own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
I must tell Bella. I'll get it. I got it. And we are back live. It's halftime. The visiting Harlandale Indians Golden Dancers will be on the field first. The band the $1 Million Band from Indian Land will follow them. The Golden Dancers, an award-winning dance group for the Harlandale Indians, and they've been fun to watch all season long. I'm going to turn my mic down. We're going to turn up the crowd mic and let the PA announcer tell us what we're watching.
The Golden Dancers are under the direction of Marissa Espinosa. Your dancers are led on the field by the $1 Million Band from Indian Land. Dancer of the Week, Yanet Hernandez. Social Officer Vice President, Savannah Salcedo. Social President, Janelle Gonzalez. First Major, Lawrence Quintanilla. Lieutenant Colonel, Mercedes Morales. And your 2024-2025 Colonel, Serenity Elizondo. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the glinting glamorous performance of Golden Dancers.
You get it or no?
is done with their performance and the McCullum band getting ready to come out onto the field, we'll just keep it right here. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast. We thank you for joining us. It is halftime here. 10-7 our score at the half with the Harlandale Indians on top at the break.
Hey, football fans, put your hands together for the McCollum High School Gold Stars dance team and Ranger Tech Squad. Gold Stars are under the direction of Mrs. Tammy Wendell. Gold Star officers are Lieutenant Colonel Andrea Rico and Angeli Reed. Gold Star Colonels are Anthony Borja. Gold Star of the season is senior Daniela Mejia. Wranglerettes are under the direction of Mrs. Valerie Zuniga. Wranglerettes co-captain is Jocelyn Hernandez Gutierrez. Wranglerette captain is Ashley Bala. Wranglerette of the week is freshman Anita Luis. All right, Cowboys, get off your saddles and take off your hat. Sit back and relax and enjoy the sparkle and shine of the McCollum Gold Stars dance team and Wranglerette Tech Squad. for under the direction of Cowboy alumni Mrs. Victoria Martinez. The cheer co-captains are Gabriela Garcia and Ferrara Reyes. The cheer captains are cheerleaders of the week Cowboy touchdown. Drummakers are Timmy Griffith, Kevin Guard captains are Madison Gomez, Emma Pence. Woodway Trio, David Torres on alto sax, Renee Nadezwa on tenor sax, Anna Akini on tenor sax. Trumpet solo, Malachi Tim on trumpet. We would like to dedicate this performance to our McCullum band seniors, parents, and boosters. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and love. Sincerely appreciate everything you do for the Cowboy band. The McCollum Cowboy band was the straight on UIL Region 11 marching band contest. The McCollum band will be performing the custom marching show by John Music, arranger and composer for the DCI Blue Band. Tonight, the Cowboy band will be performing Movement 1, Dreams of Freedom. Movement 2, the Call of Duty. Movement 3, the Celebration of Liberty. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. The Cowboy band performs their 2024 UIL Division I rated show, You Are My Star. Somebody get your band ready. You may now take the field.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. I have a dream. One day, this nation will rise up
the McCullum marching band in their halftime performance right before them. We saw the Harlandale marching band. Both Harlandale and McCollum advanced to the area round. Outstanding award-winning bands here in Harlandale ISD. Congratulations to Tony Castillo, the band director for Harlandale, and Gilbert Moreno, band director for McCollum, and their bands for a great season. You're watching.
Well, the Indians coach are ready to come back onto the field. They've got their smoke.
And here come the Cowboys out of shoot number 5.
Shoot number 5, and they are coming out, getting ready. Haley, your thoughts on the first half?
It was a very exciting first half. I think, you know, McCullum came out and showed that they are here to play. Harlandale was, though, able to bounce back, get some points on the board, nail a little short, 33-yarder to get some extra points on the board to go into halftime with the lead. But curious to see how McCullum responds here again. The most exciting part for me so far tonight, Bobby and Coach, has been honestly the McCullum defense. It's been absolutely on point, but Harlandale has started to break that down and chip away as we get the third quarter about to kick off here.
Bobby, I think back to the first half, and there were several points there that could have made a big difference. The Harlandale Indians, 4th and short on their first possession. They go for it and leave a short field for McCullum. McCullum, of course, scores then Harlandale gets inside. Well, they get inside the 1-yard line, and the McCullum defense stops them a couple of times. McCullum gets in the red zone inside the 10 and fakes a field goal, and Harlandale stops them as well. So, there was a couple of, and then a field goal, a 33-yard field goal over here for the Indians. So, I mean, a lot of things. It could have been turning points, but we're going to start the second half with the Indians with just a 3-point lead over.
And let's not forget about all of those penalties, extracurriculars that were out there. Lots of penalties on both teams. Again, a rivalry game is to be expected. But hopefully both these teams coming out a little bit more calm and a little bit more concentrated on this game, as there is a short kick, and it be fielded at the 30-yard line, brought near our direction and brought down at the 37-yard line. So the McCollum Cowboys will have the football, and we'll see the offense, and we'll see the defense for the Indians.
Remember, the Cowboys did defer their option to the second half, and we see different strategies there as we cover football games. This is a good opportunity here for the Cowboys there to close in. They just right before the half, they gave up the first lead of the game when the Harlandale Indians kicked that 33-yard field goal. So this is essentially the Cowboys' answer to that.
Rodriguez with 2 men in the backfield. They will start with the ball on the ground, and they get across the 41. So a nice positive gain there for the Cowboys as they kept it on the ground.
Both the Cowboys and the Indians, run-oriented offenses. They both, Coach Lozano, Coach Klon, would rather establish a running game before they throw the ball. In many cases, will throw the ball only when they have to. But so we'll see what Coach Klon shows us here in the second half.
Nate Moreno will go in motion, and he'll get the ball up the middle. And we talked about the powerful run style of Nate Moreno as he gets near the first down marker, shy about a yard.
Sean Garcia with the block on the left-hand side for the McCollum Cowboys, again making room for his running backs. Great job there by the offensive line for the Cowboys.
Big Ignacio Ceja and number 45 Isaac Perez there on the defense, trying to keep Nate Moreno from getting that first down.
2-back set for Rodriguez. Indians come with the blitz. Left side, first down. And the Cowboys will get some momentum here after that first down.
hard to deny Nate Moreno in short yardage situations, and we've seen the Cowboys, big number 73 coming back to the huddle, Miguel Chaves. They've on several drives, I feel like the McCullum Cowboys offensive line have won the surge, and you've got a power back like Nate Moreno running behind them. It's hard to deny that short yardage. Somebody lost their footing over here coming to the sideline.
Well, they're going to take a timeout on the field, so we'll take it with them. You're watching the 61st Annual Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we are back here live at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. And I believe that was a quick injury timeout, but McCullum back on the field here. Fresh set of downs for the Cowboys.
Diego Garcia going to take a little break and get looked at by the training staff. Dominic Zapata in the backfield for the Cowboys. Officials waiting to get this one started. They want to reset the clock. And there they go. Rodriguez with two receivers over to our near side here. Zapata gets the call. Zapata following his blockers, and he's able to get to the 45. And he's brought down, not before a 6-yard gain.
Matthew Garza out there leading the charge for the Harlandale Indians, but again, just like Nate Moreno, it's tough to bring down inside the tackles. Dominic Zapata, hard when he's off tackle and out in space. He's also very difficult to tackle. You know, he's not the biggest running back in the district, and but once he closes ground on you, again, he's going to bring a little bit of a punch too.
Very close to the ground and really kind of hard to see behind his lineman as well. So he has that benefit when he runs the football. 2nd down and 4 for McCullum. The option, Rodriguez keeps it himself, but a flag on the play. And he's about a yard shy of the 1st down. Let's see what that call can be, or will be, I should say.
Out on the edge of the play, holding is the call against the McCullum Cowboys. That'll be a 10-yard consequence. McCullum, instead of 3rd and short now, will replay 2nd down after the 10-yard consequence. It looks like about 2nd down and 13 yards.
So McCullum now with the football. 2nd and 14. From their own 45, the original line of scrimmage, the 49. Man in motion, play action. No, screen, no. Rodriguez still has the football, flings it down the field to a wide open receiver. He was so wide open, he couldn't believe it and couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, that was Diego Garcia, we saw come off with a slight injury on the sideline just a few minutes ago, and I think he was honestly so surprised that he was wide open that he it almost tripped him up a little bit how open he was.
Well, he had a teammate go quickly over to console him on that. That's not going to be all the difference in the world here, and he's got to gather himself, because I'm sure that Justin Rodriguez would like to target him again if the opportunity avails itself.
Don't get very many of those, especially in a moment like this in the Frontier Bowl. We'll see if he makes up for it down the road. Zapata in motion. The handoff to Zapata, and he'll probably get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe shy of about a yard, but nonetheless not enough, and it will bring up a 4th down. As you can see, the punting units coming out onto the field.
Looked like Rodriguez had some trouble with the snap there, and even the handoff looked troubled from up here. Zapata, I don't think he ever had a good grip on the football, and then when something like that happens, you're kind of quick to go to the ground. You don't want to be challenging the defenders when you don't have a good grip. Here's the McCullum Cowboys punt team is out on the field.
4th down. The punting unit. Indians going for the block. They got the block. And let's see if the Indians will pick it up. It is 1st down for the Indians. A block punt will make that very short. And the Indians with some great field position to start the second half of play.
Just an absolute blitz there by the Indians. Just the momentum that they needed to slow down that Cowboys drive, put an absolute stamp to it, and get the ball back.
And why not? It is, after all, the Frontier Bowl. Go for the block. They certainly did. They put pressure right up the middle. And now they have the football. They are at their own 48. Xavier Sesto. Handoff. Up the middle. Still on his feet. Aguiano down to the 36-yard line. Maybe the 34. Check that. Aguillon.
Do you see some flags on the play? I think there might have been some chirping by the teams after the play. I think the flags came long after the play was already over.
A dead ball foul after the play, a personal foul, unnecessary roughness. The referee tells us so. 15 yards will be tacked on to the end of a play that amassed about 15 yards itself. So 30 yards later, a 1st down for the Harlandale Indians, knocking on the red zone here, just outside the 20-yard line.
So big big gain there for the Harlandale Indians. It's going to put them right at their 29.
And the Indians in range here. Aguillon, the carry across the 20, and he'll be brought down by about 4 or 5 McCullum Cowboys. Second down coming up here, right at the 20-yard line. The Indians with the football, moving from right to left. Sesto, a quick pass, and that is incomplete. That was behind the line of scrimmage, and I think he may have been tackled before he even had an opportunity, but is it because he was behind the line of scrimmage that not even a consideration on pass interference?
That's still holding, and I believe that you can still interfere on a forward pass. What the rule that is that gets changed a little bit on a pass behind the line of scrimmage is that the offensive line can go downfield.
3rd down and about 7. No men in the backfield. Sesto will do it himself, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and McCullum will not let Sesto have any yards.
A tough play for the Harlandale Indians there. The 3rd down and 7, and unable to gain any yardage on that. Again, in 4-down territory, you'd like to see your offense get 3 or 4 yards and get a very manageable 4th down. That did not happen for the Harlandale Indians. Still, maybe too far away to kick the field goal. Too near, obviously, to punt. So 4-down territory as Sesto looks over to the sideline for instructions.
And Elijah Herrera on that play was actually wide open downfield. Sesto, I just think, got swarmed so quickly he wasn't able to pick him up.
Sesto with time this time, fires to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Great coverage by the secondary for the Cowboys, and another big stop by McCullum.
Just outside the red zone, but again, the Indians threaten and come up empty-handed here, and will hand the ball over to the Cowboys on downs. The Cowboys will take possession at the 20-yard line. We're still in the 3rd quarter here, approaching the 6-minute mark. and we'll see if the Cowboys have any better luck moving the ball on this possession.
Well, Coach, I know someone had mentioned in the chat that this one was going to overtime. I know it's still very early in this ball game, but boy, it's been a very close game. We talked about this in the first half, how each team has been able to kind of move the football. They just not been able to finish in the end zone. Handoff, no. Play action, the pass is incomplete. He was looking for Diego Garcia. This time out of the hands and out of the reach for Garcia.
Cowboys a little bit out of their comfort zone, throwing the ball on first down, but again, you don't want to be too predictable, and the Indians have done a good job of stopping the run. So Coach Klon dialing up some of the pass game on first down on that occasion, an incomplete pass.
Already approaching midway through the third. The option believe that, no, Moreno all across the 45 and a great run along the sideline. And that is how you run the option.
I think that was there's a Cowboy down on the sideline. The trainer's rushing out to him to attend to him over there. We are going to take a break here. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we are back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. Nate Moreno up and moving. Everyone's okay. Ball players safe. Play is here to resume after the big McCullum first down.
It's a reverse to our near side, across the 40. He is going to get into the end zone. Barrientos for the touchdown.
And that's actually number 26, Bobby. That's Jeremiah Guetta for the touchdown.
Missed that one. Jeremiah Guetta came around on the reverse.
Boy, the Harlandale Indian defense just went for the toss to the left, and just everybody moved up to the line of scrimmage and started that pursuit.
Right.
And the pitch back to the reverse man. Boy, there was just nobody here on this side of the hash marks, and it was a sprint, and he got there. Nobody close to closing in on him. We've got the referee telling us dead ball, he says. Unsportsmanlike.
I got a trivia question for you, and this is certainly not to put you on the spot, Coach, but I'd like to know, which Frontier Bowl has the most unsportsmanlike conduct?
Oh my goodness, I can't tell you. I mean, we keep records on things like that, and I can tell you the most penalized team if you give me an opportunity to get back to my hard drive. But yeah, this one's going to have to rank up there, both in penalties and unsportsmanlike penalties. After the play, the touchdown will stand, and the penalty will be enforced at the kickoff. The McCullum Cowboys regain the lead now here, up by 3, and trying to make it 4.
The hold, the kick, it's up, it's good. McCullum now on top, 14-10. And you're watching the 61st Annual Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
Ready! Set! Go!
bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And the McCullum Cowboys go on a drive into the end zone on a beautiful reverse play. And the extra point good, 14-10 our score. Jeremiah Guetta outran the defense.
Yeah, Guetta put on the Jets, and there was absolutely no stopping him once he kicked it into gear. Scored the touchdown, then he hit the headstand, is what we're hearing from the cameras. We didn't get a chance to catch that, but he hit the headstand Selly.
Hence the unsportsmanlike conduct. Here come the Indians on a return of their own, and they get themselves in a very, very good field position. I believe
Michael Palomino, the return man for the Indians across the 50-yard line. And Bobby, you've streamed a few more games than I have here at Memorial Stadium. Palomino pretty electric on the kickoff return. No?
Oh boy, anytime Palomino has the football in his hands and he's got some open field, he's dangerous. Last week, was it last week or the week before? Excuse me. The week before, a 93-yard kickoff return to open the game.
We haven't heard you call his name out much in the passing game, however. So,
well, not very many passes by the by the Indians as well, Coach. They've kept this ball on the ground primarily, and as they do right there, and they get nowhere. The carrier is Aguillon.
Jason Moreno, the tackler, along with big number 87, Preston Alexander. You told our viewers about him in pregame. No gain on the play. The Indians looking over now, trying to find something that they can run on 2nd and 10.
Indians come out with a shotgun formation. They send Palomino in motion. He'll get the handoff, has to adjust himself, and he will get brought down. And quickly on that play is Gerard Morales.
So, clearly the Harlandale Indian offensive brain trust trying to get some opportunities for Michael Palomino. You certainly don't want to ride that bus home and check your sheet and see that he did not get many touches. He's in the backfield now. I don't know, 39, if he's going to come into play here. We've seen Harlandale run a screen or two in this situation.
Indians will motion into a 4 wide receiver set. McCollum comes in on the blitz. Sesto running for his life. Sesto rid of the football. The pass almost intercepted, but the pass was not caught in bounds. So almost an interception there for number 32. That was Jason Moreno.
Moreno was celebrating on that one because, again, even though that call doesn't stand, again, what a momentum crusher, stealer for the Cowboys. As soon as Harlandale is starting to kind of pick things up a little bit, McCullum is able to immediately put Sesto under pressure and then force the 4th down.
Pressure is an understatement, Haley. Boy, he was running for his life, and he had a couple of Cowboy defenders coming after him. One of the Indians came back, peeled back around for a block, and I was kind of holding my breath there for an illegal blindside block. It was awfully close. I think he took something off of it, and the officials took that into consideration. But this is going to be an interesting call here. 4th down and 9 for the Indians. It looks like Sesto is coming back into the ball game.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to go.
Punting it.
Oh, 89 is in.
There
Yes,
we go.
I did not see him. There you go. Thank you.
But you never know.
Sesto's the up back.
They're set for a deep snap. There's the kick. Nice. High. Lots of hang time. Hayden Gonzalez. He'll get it across the 20, and he'll be brought down. But now it's the McCollum Cowboys in the driver's seat with a 4-point lead here in this third quarter.
The Cowboys could easily, with the way that they've been running the football tonight, run all the time off of the third quarter clock for sure, get another score in, and then you're looking at a multiple score ball game here if you're the Indians. And again, I think a lot of this tonight is thanks to the incredible McCullum defense that has put their offense in the position to take their time and make good decisions.
Good decisions and keeping the ball on the ground and also mixing it up as well. Haley and Coach, we saw that they ran a reverse a couple of times. They've run a couple of good trick plays. They on a it was a field goal attempt. They tried to go for it on 4th down. So they are certainly have plenty of opportunities to open up that playbook and really dive deep into those plays that we're not really accustomed to seeing.
Haven't been in that chapter much this season, and might as well get to it. Last game of the season for both of these squads, so might as well get to that chapter here on Frontier Bowl.
And it seems to be working for the Cowboys is at the moment with a 4-point lead and with the football. A timeout is taken, and we'll take it with them. Once again, you are watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports.
Shout out to all you sports fans. This is Desi Martinez with Martinez & Associates, and I'm proud to announce that along with RC Audio Sports, we're starting the coveted Athlete of the Week program. Those athletes are going to be voted on by you. And guess what? Every voter gets a chance to win a $50 gift card from Martinez & Associates simply by entering a valid email address. It's important to note that every Athlete of the Week winner is automatically entered into the Martinez & Associates Athlete of the Year contest, the winner of which is going to receive a cash donation for their school's athletic department. So if you want to vote for your favorite Athlete of the Week, go to martinez-law.com, martinez-law.com, and vote for your favorite athletes.
We are back in action here after that timeout. The McCollum Cowboys with a 2nd down situation here. 2nd down and about 8. Rodriguez looking right, firing the pass, complete on the right side, completed to Gabriel Escobar.
That's just a dime. That is an incredible pass from Rodriguez right in the breadbasket, and Escobar had multiple defenders on him. Didn't matter.
There's a little bit of a motion, jet sweep motion, and then a wheel route on that, and that wheel route's very difficult to cover. A linebacker's going to be defending that one, and that's just really a tough pass to defend for a linebacker.
So far, McCollum with big plays tonight. And that's another one there by Gabriel Escobar. Left side, option, Moreno. Left side, and he'll be brought down, but not before he picked up the 1st down.
Nate Moreno near the 30-yard line. I thought there was some motion here. I thought there was some movement before the snap, but the officials keep their flags in their pocket this time. Nate Moreno, a fresh set of downs for the Cowboys. Cowboys on the march.
So a new set of downs for McCollum, and as we mentioned just a few minutes ago, they've brought the big plays here. One receiver split to each side, 2 backs in the backfield. Rodriguez again in the air, finds his connection in the middle of the field. The pass is caught.
Diego Garcia at the end of that Rodriguez pass, Bobby, and we talked about how his teammates went over to console him on an earlier miss, and hey, we're going to need you, get your head in the game, and Diego's done that. He's caught 2 passes since that miss, so he's a big part of this Cowboys passing attack, and they need a clear head from Diego to use all of their passing attack.
Jeremiah Guetta checked back into the ball game, giving Nate Moreno a breather. Fakes the handoff, then pitches it out to Guerra. Guerra spins his way. I think that spin may have bought him an extra 3 yards.
Certainly falling forward. The toss on the toss to the left side. It seems like the Indians are just one man short over there. They've got somebody coming up on the quarterback, but once that toss is released, it just doesn't seem like someone is coming up on the pitch. I don't know what is keeping the safety from coming up on that. Maybe they're getting a route and keeping him honest there. But the Cowboys have ran the option to the left side twice and really have not had somebody on the pitch man from the Indians.
Second down for the Cowboys. Indians looking to make a stop. The handoff, right side, Guerra, the 10, and he goes out of bounds. And a lot of times, Coach, when we've done some McCullum games, we would see these drives, these moments of brilliance for these guys. And then there were times where, all right, there's a good drive, and then there's a setback, a good drive and a setback. But we've not seen that from the Cowboys.
They haven't been perfect, but they have been very solid all night, again, on both sides of the ball. And kind of like we said, they're going to run out this clock on the third quarter. 18 seconds left. Going to see if they can punch it in again and turn this into a multiple score ball game.
Justin Rodriguez. He's out of the shotgun. Hands it off to Nate. Moreno. Moreno wills his way down inside the 5. Where'd he get to?
About the 2-yard line, Bob.
Well, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And the McCollum Cowboys are knocking on the door. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. The McCollum Cowboys have momentum. The defense for the Indians needing a stop. Who wants it more? One receiver to our near side. They come in a goal line formation, and it's a push right down to the 1. Still no signal. Justin Rodriguez just from right behind his center.
McCullum's number 7, Justin Rodriguez, on the carry for a 2-yard gain.
They're going to spot this one right at the 1, 3rd down, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. And you never know what could happen here, Bobby. We saw earlier in this game, McCullum put up multiple stops at the goal line, so anything is possible here. 3rd and 1. McCullum's going to have 2 more shots here.
And I can tell you, I know the hearts are racing for those front defensive line there for the for the Harlandale Indians. Rodriguez again under center, tries left side this time. He gets in. No, still nothing. A big defensive stop so far for the Indians. The crowd roared so loud, I thought they got in.
And those are the football right on the goal line. And I'm with you, Bobby, as it looked like he had broken the play. And of course, from here, we can't really see where the football is. And it is the position of the football. The McCollum JROTC, they're going to run the flags anyway. They're anticipating a score. This is 4th down. Big play for both squads.
As Haley just mentioned ago, Indians trying not to get down by 2, but this time on the 4th try, the Cowboys get into the end zone. Not the first time, not the second time. The third time, almost. Fourth time, they've got it.
So that is a 10-point lead now for the McCullum Cowboys, and the extra point team is out there. Number 11, David Garza, looking to make it an 11-point ball game. The kick is up through the uprights. The McCullum faithful on their feet and cheering. 21-10 is the score. 10 minutes, 25 seconds left to play in Frontier Bowl 61. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we bring you back live to Frontier Bowl 61. The McCollum Cowboys will onside kick this. The Indians do a good job of fielding it cleanly back up to the 45-yard line. A lot of trust in the Cowboys defense when the onsides kick that 11-point lead, and really allowing, I'm not going to call this a short field, but 55 yards away, it's not, you could have maybe had them start 20, 30 yards further back.
I feel that tells a lot about what Coach Klon feels in the confidence of his team right now. I feel that he feels happy with the way his defense is playing. He's been able to play a little bit looser than he normally does, and it's paid some dividends and has an 11-point lead for him. And now it's up to the Indians here to see if they can cut into this lead here in this fourth quarter. Still plenty of time. Sesto tried to get rid of it, thought about it, and he will be brought down for a loss. A quarterback sack by the McCullum defense.
Sesto's down, slow to get up. The Harlandale Indian training staff will get over to him. While they do that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
We bring you back live to Memorial Stadium. Xavier Sesto was helped off the field. He's going to be out of the game for at least a play, depending on the extent of the injury. The backup quarterback this season has been Michael Palomino, and I think he is expecting to hear the shotgun snap.
He is lined up at quarterback. So Palomino will come in for at least one play. He'll keep it himself, but the defense for McCollum was really keeping an eye on Palomino. They know that Palomino has the speed.
It's going to bring up third and long, 3rd and 13 for the Indians.
Michael Palomino on the carry for a 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down.
So far, a huge loss right now for the Indians. Palomino now is taking over at quarterback. Rolls right now, he's going to run it. Not very much room to go as the McCullum defense is swarming to the football.
Great job for the McCullum defense to converge on Michael Palomino. They had contained and they had cut back, and there really wasn't a whole lot of options for Palomino. Preston McAlexander was initially in the rush, and it looks like Coach Lozano is going to send the punt team out on the field. You certainly don't want to give McCullum the ball back here. An understandable decision here with 8.5 minutes to go. But I would say that we're getting pretty close to crunch time here for the Harlandale Indians defense.
Braylon Tovar, that's punted away. Hayden Gonzalez to receive. He'll take it, drops it, lands right on top of it. Oh boy, that could have been a big momentum shift.
Yeah, Gonzalez just barely let it slip through his hands, but played it smart, dove right back on top of it, secured the football. And McCollum now is going to be in an interesting spot, Coach. Like, they don't have enough of a lead to really, I don't know, I guess a sandbag for the rest of the game. But if they keep running the football like they have, they could bleed out majority of this clock.
Well, a first down, I say, is always, if you don't stop the clock, a first down is worth 120 seconds. And,
right.
You know, so that's 2 minutes. So it could be at the 6-minute mark before the Indians get the ball back if they deny a first down.
Moreno gets stopped right away behind the line of scrimmage. And I can tell you, it's probably one of the first plays that I've seen for the Indians that they've gotten that far back deep behind the line of scrimmage.
I would say with the 2-touchdown lead and starting to do the math here, even if the Cowboys don't get a first down, giving the ball up ahead by 11 points at around the 6-minute mark would not be wouldn't be such a bad deal for the Cowboys. So I would not be surprised to see Coach Klon and the Cowboys be conservative here on this possession, especially backed up like they are.
Two backs in the backfield with Rodriguez. They'll keep it on the ground. And again, the defense for Harlandale doing a good job of getting into the backfield.
Interesting that in a situation like this, Coach Klon not even calling the option. He wants to keep the ball between the tackles and does not want to give his running back the opportunity to run the ball out of bounds and stop the clock. So as we approach the 7-minute mark, of course, remember this is third down, and the Cowboys would still have to line up for a fourth down and punt this away. So again, they've been conservative this time. The quarterback back there by himself, Rodriguez is. So we'll see if he doesn't bring somebody back into the backfield with him or if this is actually a pass.
Rodriguez, quarterback keeper, goes upfield across the 20. Not nearly enough for a first down, but almost. And like you said, Coach, playing conservative here. Probably not going to go for it on fourth as the punting unit comes out onto the football field.
Up by 11, I don't see why you would want to do that. But again, about 24 seconds left on the game clock, and we'll see if the Cowboys take advantage of every one of those ticks. Michael Palomino back to return the punt, and you know, if he gets his hands on the ball, he's dangerous. The Indians really needing a big play from special teams.
Indians looking to go for the block again. Palomino will catch it over his shoulder, but good special teams coverage. And Palomino goes nowhere.
Jeremiah Guerra with the tackle there, and Guerra has been absolutely all over the place tonight. He had that big sack on Sesto just a couple of minutes ago. 26 has been all over the field for the McCollum Cowboys on the defensive side of the football.
A big play there as he brought Michael Palomino down by his jersey. It looked like Michael was going to be able to break that tackle and just wasn't able to do so. We've got, looks like maybe a cramp on the field, an injury nonetheless. We're going to take a break. As maybe we don't have to take a break. Here he comes off the field under his own power. So again, as we anticipated, the Harlandale Indians getting the ball at near the 6-minute mark, 5 minutes and 53 seconds. So as the McCullum Cowboys were trying to eat up as much clock as they could, the Harlandale Indians want to move the ball now. They need a score and they need the ball back. So we'll see. We'll see.
Indians need to make something happen here in this fourth quarter. They are trailing by 2 scores. Sesto back out into the field. He looks calm, looking, firing. Pass is caught and out of bounds. Palomino coming up big on a pass from Sesto.
Palomino with the catch, the toe tap, steps out of bounds. Perfect execution to stop the clock, move the chains, pick up a big first down for the Indians.
You can expect the Indians in their passing game to really focus on the sideline. Well, you know, there's still plenty of time there, but you know, you want to get that pass on the sideline where the receiver can step quickly out of bounds and to stop the clock. Save your 3 timeouts for your next possession.
Sesto hoping to maintain this momentum. Play action, another pass, looking for Palomino, this time just a little bit too far deep.
McCollum Cowboys defensive backs just really doing an excellent job of keeping the Harlandale Indians receivers covered in the first 2 or 3 seconds. You see that that gives the defensive line an opportunity to put pressure on Sesto, and you see Sesto really having to hold the ball a bunch. The Harlandale offensive line keeping that pocket. Coach Klon really not sending a whole lot of Cowboys. You haven't seen a bunch of stunts. Second, we might see something here, but we'll see. Second down and 10 now.
Julian Aguillon in the backfield with Sesto. He'll now go in motion. Sesto, middle of the field, pass is caught at the 35 and brought down. Braylon Tovar took a good hit there. He is slow to get up, but he does get up. But first down for the Indians.
Yep, first down for the Indians, move the chains. I think Tovar was trying to navigate towards that sideline as best as he could, but the big hit from, I didn't see who that was, but one of the big hits from the Cowboys prevented him from getting out of bounds, and so clock does keep moving on here.
Sesto has Tovar in motion. Again, in the pocket. Pass is caught, and a pass is drilled in between 2 defenders. What a great catch there by Palomino and a fantastic throw by Sesto.
The problem with passes in the middle of the field is that the clock continues to roll. So instead of having 8 or 10 second plays, you have 20, 25 second plays.
Again, going to the air. Sesto, pass is caught. This time on the sideline. First down. The clock will stop temporarily.
Just temporarily. The official motioned to stop the clock, and I'm not sure if he did that for a first down or because he went out of bounds, but we'll see if the clock is wound here before the... I thought that was a very generous call to say that he was out of bounds. It looked like he was tackled in bounds.
The Indians moving the football in Cowboy territory. Sesto feeling comfortable in the pocket. Now he's rolling out. Has a wide open receiver in the back of the end zone. And the pass is caught. Is that 88? Maurice Medina with a catch to get the Indians on the board once again. And what a drive for the Indians.
Very, very well-run route by Maurice Medina as he continued to cross the zone. Sesto was buying time and extending the play. We'll see here down by 5 what the Indians want to do. They're in swinging gate formation, and across the middle, the Cowboys will break that up. It's a low risk, high reward kind of play. You're still a one-score game, but if you can get that 2-point conversion, then you are within a field goal. So again, the game is tightened. It's the Frontier Bowl number 61. We're going to keep it right here, Bella. Hold on just a second. Was there a flag on the field? We're going to retry the.
We're going to retry the 2-point conversion, it looks like.
I beg your pardon. The ball moved half the distance to the goal line there. I did not see a flag, and I did not see a call. So the Cowboys, the Harlandale Indians will get a second opportunity here. And this time, it looks like they're going to line up to run a play. Coach Lozano doesn't like the vibe. And
they're going to call a timeout.
So he's calling a timeout.
But we'll keep it right here, Coach.
Bella, there we go. Southside Real Estate Professionals. We want to tell you about them. We appreciate their sponsorship of RC Audio Sports. We couldn't do what we do without them. Our Southside Real Estate Professionals, a group of women real estate professionals who all graduated from SA ISD and Harlandale ISD. They do a great job of buying and selling homes for you, being your real estate agent. But they also do a great job of teaching you the process. No pressure. The phone call is there on the board. If you just want to learn more about the process, give them a call, and they will help you understand the process through buying or selling a home. Southside Real Estate Professionals, so happy to have you on our team.
So McCullum looking to make a stop here. The Indians are trying their extra point. They're going for 2 here, as there was a penalty. So interesting formation here as they're going to. I didn't even see it.
They snuck it in.
I did not even see it. We'll try to grab that replay for you.
I don't know what that was. I think I know Seha is the one who snuck it in, but we couldn't catch what happened because there was just a cloud of players down there.
Well, nonetheless, the two-point conversion is good, and you know this drive is.
If you will, Bobby, I'd like to shout out again Presidio Concrete as we approach the end of this game. I'd like to let you know about Presidio Concrete again. Presidio Concrete, owned by Hector Gonzalez and Dre Gutierrez, 3 short years in the business, and boy, what a mark they have made. They can, if you're a homeowner that needs something done at your residence, they can do that. A porch, a driveway, a barbecue slab. If you are a zoo that needs a gorilla enclosure, well, they can do that as well. Very proud of the work that they are doing at the San Antonio Zoo, and also very proud of another large project that they have handled at Veterans Memorial Stadium at Judson ISD. Presidio Concrete, Southside Real Estate Professionals, really glad to have you on the team with us.
21-18 our score. We've seen the Harlandale Indians put drives together. The most recent big drive was against Jefferson. They still trail. Can the Cowboys control the football and keep the ball away from the Indians? All those to be seen here in this fourth quarter.
The Cowboys have their hands team anticipating a short kick, and they get it.
Ball's on the ground, but picked right back up by Garcia. Garcia runs into his own man, and that's Justin Rodriguez. And this is where you gotta be careful. Even though it gets chippy, you gotta maintain composure. This game way too close for any penalties.
With a 3-point lead now, the Cowboys don't have the privilege of being as conservative as they were last time. But again, remember the 120-second rule. Every time you get a first down, if you run, if you get to your punt and you don't stop the clock with an incomplete pass or run out of bounds, you can eat up about 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes. And again, if they do that, and the Indians deny a first down here, they won't get the ball back till around the 2-minute mark.
So the Cowboys, the Indians, in the 61st Frontier Bowl, as a game we promised would be a good one. It has been so far. A run up the middle and stopped at around the 27.
And there are flags on the play there, and I think this is going to be going against the Indians based on the reaction that I'm seeing from McCollum. I think, again, there were some extracurriculars after the play.
Yeah, and this is what we talked about just a few seconds ago, about maintaining that composure, especially if you're Harlandale. You are trailing at the moment. You do not want to give the other team any slight advantage.
That's going to be the difference right there. A new set of downs. That's going to be the difference. At best case scenario, getting the ball back at the 2-minute mark. It'll be about a minute and a half now if the Cowboys play this smartly and don't stop the clock. That penalty cost you 15 yards and about 30 seconds for your offense.
You got Palomino playing defense one-on-one to our near side. The Cowboys break it. They break it up the middle. Nate Moreno's going to take it to the house on a play that went to the left side. What a big run. 55 yards for Nate Moreno.
A much-needed cushion there for the McCullum Cowboys. Moreno found an opening, and it took advantage of it.
Nate Moreno, the type of running back that you have very small margin for error. He's going to break that first. He's going to break that first line of defense, and if he gets back there behind the line, well, the linebackers are up there trying to get that short yardage situation. Once he gets to that second level, he's gone. Nobody there behind him. The extra point is good, so the Cowboys have regained a 10-point lead. It is again a two-score game here. You are watching high school. Watching high school football. You're watching a high school football replay.
It's okay.
On RC Audio Sports. Nate Moreno takes it to the house. We'll be right back.
McCollum Cowboys just bought themselves an insurance package there with that Nate Moreno huge touchdown run, Haley.
Yeah, big run there from Moreno. And again, while there's still plenty of time left in this game for the Indians, or enough time, I should say, 3 minutes, 19 seconds left. Having that 10-point cushion for McCullum makes it a little bit more tricky for Harlandale, as McCollum actually hits a little bit of a laser on the ground, trying to get McCollum or Harlandale to run it, and they are. Palomino still on his feet somehow, and is finally brought down by who? None other than number 26, who we've talked about time and time again, Jeremiah Guerra.
Yeah, and I tell you, if you're McCullum, you like that, because that took a lot of time off the clock as Palomino was scrambling, and now we're approaching the 3-minute mark here.
The Harlandale Indians down by 10 points, ball at their own 34-yard line. Only 2 timeouts left. They'll have to score and score again quickly if they want to get back into the ball game. The McCullum faithful smelling blood here.
Out of the shotgun is Sesto. Fakes the pass. Now he's going deep, but way off the mark on that one. And going to the whistle blows is what's happening.
Three minutes, 4 seconds left in this one. Sesto still trying to get the play call from the sideline. But you'd have to imagine Harlandale is going to keep trying to go downfield here because they need to get some points on the board quickly.
5 wide receiver set. Sesto, he is pressured. He gets rid of the football, and we might see a flag. As he was going down, he threw the football. McCollum dominating on the offensive side, dominating on the defensive side. They provided pressure, and loss of down, and a sack will be called as the McCollum Cowboys broke the streak 2 years ago and have lost the last couple. Excuse me, lost the last one. Sesto lets it fly. The pass is incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 4th down, and this is probably it right here. Under 3 minutes, you potentially kick the ball away. There's a possibility you don't get the ball right back. So the Indians would like to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports. We'll be right back.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
No, just hide them. Let's hide them.
We are back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium, where it's looking like the McCullum fans are feeling pretty happy right now as they lead by 10. 4th and very long for the Harlandale Indians. They are looking for something big here. Sesto down the field, the pass, almost intercepted. But nonetheless, better for the Cowboys that was not intercepted, because they would have lost yards on that play. But now they get the football in territory where they will be deep in Indian territory.
The Indians with only 1 timeout remaining here. There's not a whole lot that they can do. And again, it's math here. A fresh set of downs, 120 seconds that you can use up. And I would expect that the McCollum Cowboys offense would go back to conservative. Using the play clock is the key to their victory here. Don't turn the ball over.
Again, the McCollum Cowboys looking to change that direction in what was once a losing streak. And here come the Cowboys on a nice run on the other side. Jeremiah Guerra. Oh, Zapata, excuse me, on the carry. Oh, I was right. I thought so. My eyes, they aren't the best. But
number 26 coming off the field now and getting some congratulations. So clearly he was the ball carrier on that reverse.
2 years ago at Southwest Legacy Football Stadium, the McCollum Cowboys had a big win, broke a streak of losing in the Frontier Bowl. That went for 10 games. And now, Coach, I think you mentioned in the pregame that it was in 2004.
No.
When was it? The last time the McCollum Cowboys?
2011.
2011.
Yes.
The last time the Cowboys won here at Memorial Stadium.
We had the 2012 was the big overtime game that Harlandale and McCullum were tied in the series, and Harlandale won that game in overtime, and then they went on a big 10-game win streak from there. So 2011, the last time the McCollum Cowboys have won a Frontier Bowl here at Memorial Stadium.
Rodriguez hands the ball off, up the middle. I believe that's Nate Moreno.
It is.
And Nate Moreno will put an exclamation point on this game here for the McCollum Cowboys.
And I think Nate Moreno wants to be a candidate for the offensive player of the game, don't you think?
It certainly deserves to be considered. Big run. Well, if we had a player of the fourth quarter, there'd be no doubt.
Yeah, Nate Moreno for sure.
Boy, did he do a great job of sealing the deal here for the McCullum Cowboys in the fourth quarter. 2 big touchdowns. The extra point after his touchdown is wide left. The McCullum Cowboys fans don't seem to be disappointed about that at all.
Nate Moreno, just a junior. So McCollum fans happy to know that he should be back next season for the McCollum Cowboys. But we'll keep it right here during this transition, because we talk about how special this game is, and McCollum really getting ready to celebrate a win here. But we've talked about, especially Haley just a few moments ago, about, you know, how McCollum has really kind of put things together. You know, take away all of the unsportsmanlike penalties. You know, we'll credit that to the rivalry and how intense this game gets. But really, they haven't been offsides. They haven't had any false starts.
Right.
You know, they've made big plays, and they finished.
Right. Yeah, they've done a great job all night. And like I had said, their defense to me has just been the most fun part of the game to watch. They've, again, all game long, both on defense, on special teams, you name it, they have just been all over the football. And then again, who had that tackle? Yes, Jeremiah Guerra, time and time again, has just provided this excitement for the McCollum Cowboys. It's going to lead them to another Frontier Bowl victory here.
Haley, with the minute left, I think we can certainly make that conclusion. We want to, before people begin signing off here on this stream, we want
signing off.
Well, we actually do. And before they do, I just want to tell them thank you and remind them that we have a player of the game that we're going to announce in a few minutes. So before you sign off,
no, you're not going to sign off yet. We will pick the Martinez and Associates offensive and defensive player of the game. Sesto going deep. The pass is caught in McCollum territory.
Harlandale's number 11 needs to complete the pass to number 84, Christian Huizar.
Christian Huizar, the receiver there, new set of downs. But we will take a break right after the end of the game, and we encourage you to stick right here, because I think we're going to have a conversation. Oh, wait, that play's going to come back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
And just what we were talking about with McCollum, Haley, where it has been the Indians with a few mistakes. They opened up the drive with a fumble. They recovered it. Just things have not been going the Indians' way for this ball game. McCollum will take a timeout, and we can take that with them. You're watching the Frontier Bowl on RC Audio Sports. We'll be right back.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
Welcome back here to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. It is the 61st annual Frontier Bowl, and it looks like the McCollum Cowboys will be getting the win here, and they will indeed have bragging rights for the remainder of the year. Sesto in the pocket, fires, pass, almost intercepted, but it is caught. I believe that is Tovar.
Number 11, Anissa Sesto completes the pass to number 85, Braylon Tovar. For Harlandale, first down.
So it's a first down. The Indians rushing to get back and get ready. Sesto in the pocket, stepping up. Tried to let it go, but he had a run. And as the pressure's been coming all night from the McCollum Cowboys. Tackle there made by Joseph Saldana. We've called his name a few times too, Haley. He's been wrecking havoc and giving Sesto a hard time in the backfield. Sesto into the pocket, flings it, incomplete. A little too strong on that one. Is that it? Time's up. And McCullum will win the Frontier Bowl. So they will get their district win here at Memorial Stadium.
Hang on, there does seem to be some miscommunication on the field.
Yeah, so the officials are trying to talk to the PA announcer. The PA announcer's talking that this game is over.
Correction, folks, there is still time.
So
there's still time at the game.
I think they were when I looked at the clock, there were 2.8 seconds left on the clock.
Great eye.
I observed. I was like, there's 2 seconds left on the clock.
So Harlandale will come out for the final play. Do any of you have an idea of who should be the offensive or defensive player of the game here that is brought to you by Martinez and Associates? We're certainly take your player into consideration.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you have any players you think should be the player of the game.
Prevent defense for the Cowboys. Sesto, plenty of time, lets it fly, and that pass incomplete. And that is it. That'll do it. 34. What was it? 18. 34-18. The final score here from Harlandale Memorial Stadium. We'll let the two teams get their congratulations. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll choose our offensive and defensive player of the game, brought to you by Martinez and Associates.
Shout out to all you sports fans. This is Desi Martinez with Martinez and Associates, and I'm proud to announce that along with RC Audio Sports, we're starting the coveted Athlete of the Week program. Those athletes are going to be voted on by you. And guess what? Every voter gets a chance to win a $50 gift card from Martinez and Associates simply by entering a valid email address. It's important to note that every Athlete of the Week winner is automatically entered into the Martinez and Associates Athlete of the Year contest, the winner of which is going to receive a cash donation for their school's athletic department. So if you want to vote for your favorite Athlete of the Week, go to martinez-law.com, martinez-law.com, and vote for your favorite athletes.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
Hey, and we welcome you back here to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. It is the McCullum Cowboys 34-18, and we are in our final moments here of this broadcast. And we appreciate you on the mentions. Those are some good mentions coming in on the chat. And McCollum, when you look down the list, they played a phenomenal game, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. But when it comes down to it, we need to pick one offense and one defensive player. And, Coach, let's start off with you. McCullum, let's do a defense. You'll give us our defensive player of the game. And there's been a collective effort for the Cowboys, but we need one.
Jeremiah Guerra, who had a game on the defensive side of the ball. He had some great offensive plays and had some special teams plays. So we're just going to name him. We're going to give him that. We're going to award him. We're certainly not giving it to him. He's earned it. We're going to award the defensive player of the game to Jeremiah Guerra, who had some outstanding plays. He had some outstanding plays, again, on special teams, offense and defense. He is our Martinez and Associates, RC Audio Sports defensive player of the game.
All right, let's take it to the offense. Haley?
Yeah, for offense, I don't think this is going to surprise anyone, or maybe it will, but that exclamation point touchdown at the end of the game certainly sealed the deal. Our RC Audio Sports offensive player of the game has to be number 3, Nate Moreno, a junior on the team, who I think, if I'm remembering correctly, we didn't have a statistician up here today, but had 2 touchdowns for the Cowboys, both of them being
in the fourth quarter.
Both of them in the fourth quarter, both of them being I don't want to say game winning, because again it's a collective effort, but
game sealing
touchdown. So congratulations to Nate Moreno, our offensive player of the game.
And congratulations to McCullum and the entire coaching staff, the football team, as well as putting on a great performance here at the 61st Annual Frontier Bowl. So we thank you all for joining us and sticking with us through our difficulties getting started. But we got through them, and happy that you continue to stay with us. So for everyone here and everyone that made it possible, please, thank you. And also follow us on all our social media so you'll know exactly where we'll be and what we'll be doing. So for Haley Wilson, Coach Robert Villafranca, Cesar Mendez, Isabella Tellez, Isaiah, Sebastian Castro, and Reese